strong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode. Nathan's here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside when they pull up.
Hey everybody, this is Osprey from mychartcoach.com. We're taking a look here at Bitcoin. We got a little dead cat bounce going here. Yeah, you got to be careful catching the falling knife. First thing you want to look at are the volume bars. What's the volume looking like today? Check out these green volume bars down here. Super small. You're going to need a big volume spike at the bottom of the chart to signal that the big players have loaded. Okay, you got to be careful catching the falling knife. As you can see, the candles are riding this pink and green line lower. That's EMAs 4 and 8. Once it gets above EMA 8 here at where's that at currently? 37.38. That's this green line. Then it can come up here and test EMA 13 at 39.10. That's this orange line. Once it gets above EMA 13, then you could get some kind of bounce going. As you can see, it keeps hitting that zone and pulling back. So right now, if you're trying to play Bitcoin, you're catching a falling knife. It's best just to wait, in my opinion, for this level to be tested. If you pull the screen back here, you can see over here in September on the what is it, September the 13th, I believe that is. You've got this low right here at what is this, 32.33. I was calling it 32.29, basically 32.30. It needs to come down here and test this low from back in September. Hold that level, and that's where it could get a technical bounce going. You know, if it comes down and it tries to bounce right now without testing that level, it could easily come back down and retest it. Also, you have the low there, which is this other green line, which is basically at about 3,000. So in between 3,000 and 32.30, that's got to be a support zone. You need to find a technical bounce in that area if you're a Bitcoin bull. If those levels break, you're going to see a much bigger drop. It could easily come down here, you know, and drop down to these other levels. I mean, you've got the low support back here in July, which is down here at around 1927. You know, you've got the another big support level, which is lining up with the lows from that September low, which is right here. You could see back in June, the top, and then in July, once it broke above the second green line, which is, let's see, where's that at? That's like right here around, it's hard to see on these freaking trading view charts with all the numbers, but the bottom line is it could come down here and test this this prior support level from June and July, that low wick down there. So what really needs to happen is Bitcoin needs to hold that 3,000 support level. If it fails to hold 3,000, you could easily see a drop down here below 2,000 to test that 1,900 support zone. You know, we had been we put out warnings back here when Bitcoin was hitting 20,000 that it was topping out. I could show you another chart with that information. I'm sure you've seen it before if you've been watching my videos. And after it did that, it pulled back and it formed this long falling wedge type of pattern, a descending triangle, whatever you want to call it. There was descending resistance, horizontal support, or descending support, however you want to call it. That broke. Okay, this candle right back here on the back in November on the 14th or 15th, that broke the pattern. The pattern was broken, and then it's just been dropping ever since. It was a major support level back up here at 6,000. You know, that what was this, the 60 basically 6,000 support zone. And when that 6,000 broke on this red candle right here, I can move it out a little bit for you so you can see it better. You could see this red candle broke below this green line, and that was the red flag. It had to hold that. That was the big support level. And notice what's happened once support broke. It's just been a bloodbath ever since. So really, to get bullish on Bitcoin again, what you're going to need is you're going to need big volume down here at the bottom and a break above these moving averages. And even if that happens, you're looking at just a dead cat bounce. It's going to have to get back up here all the way up to this this green line, which is the 50-day simple moving average, currently at 5,391, just for the chart to get bullish again, and just for it to get back above that 50 to signal that the bulls are back. And so there's going to be obviously some technical trading to be had. on the bounces. But right now, if you're playing the catching the falling knife thing, I would wait to see how this support level from back here holds. This three, it'd be much better to buy Bitcoin if you're trying to play a technical bounce between 3,000 and 3,200 than trying to chase it here at 3,700. Especially, I just posted news about you have the China miners. If you look over here, we have a cryptocurrency chat going, and if you, yeah, you can see here we've got the Chinese miners are shorting Bitcoin as a hedge against falling prices. So now the miners themselves are shorting Bitcoin. One of the big reasons for this whole drop is because right here when it started dropping, that's when the financial institutions could finally short Bitcoin. That's when futures started trading. So now not only do you have the big institutions shorting Bitcoin, but now you have the miners themselves aren't even believing in the cryptocurrency. That is a major red flag. Be careful with Bitcoin here. Above EMA 13 at 3,900, it could get interesting if you start seeing Bitcoin trading above 4,000 again. Fail to break that 3,900, 4,000 level, I would wait to see how that 3,000 support level holds. Bitcoin down below 2,000 would be much better than Bitcoin at 3,700. All right, thanks for viewing this video. If you'd like to learn more about charts and technical analysis, please come check out the chat. As you can see here, we do cover cryptocurrency and lots of other segments of the market. All right, thanks for viewing.